Good afternoon, my black people. Good afternoon, my people in general. I think one thing that is really important that I'll make known is that this is not just a black, white thing, a Spanish, Chinese thing. It is a people thing. We're here because of the reason that we understand that equality is not always so equal. Injustice is not always so just. And we need to understand that as a people, having hate for one another is really disgusting. As a 21-year-old man from Clark Lane University, I'm a senior, thank God. About to get out of school. I'm applying for jobs and I'm trying to find out exactly my purpose and my worth in this life. And from history, I've been told that 46 years ago, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. was assassinated. Not for doing anything that was wrong, but for trying to stand for exactly what was right. From 46 years ago to today, we still have instances where we see signs of unjust acts, disgusting things happening to us, whether we're black, white, whatever. Just as people, we need to change our ways. And today I definitely want to challenge my young people, because once again, I'm 21 years old, so I'm not coming at you from a standpoint of someone 50 years old and plus. I'm really coming at you personally. Young people, it is very, very essential that we educate ourselves and we understand exactly what's going on around us. I understand that this new generation, we have Twitter and Facebook and Instagram, and a lot of times we see things on these sites that make us believe that the truth is exactly what we're looking at, and that's really not the case.
That's right.
We've all seen those photos online, part of my language, but niggas be like, bitches be like. That's disgusting. It's leading us all to believe that certain amount of people do these certain amount of things. That this look of people do these only amount of things. And I know for a fact that myself, I do not, first of all, consider myself to be a nigger. I do not call anyone else a nigger. I know that a nigger is a word that was given to us, a title that was given to us out of hate. And I do not represent hate. So my young people, I definitely want to challenge us to, number one, read a book. Understand exactly who we are. Read a book. I'm reading Michelle Alexander's The New Jim Crow, and I've learned that from reading this book that we are still being segregated, and there are still Jim Crow things out there. In our justice system, there are so many black people in jail that is leading us to believe that we're really savages. Please, raise your hand if you're a savage. Raise your hand if you're uncivilized. We need to understand exactly what's happening to us and how we can take action. So I challenge you, number one, read. Understand exactly what's out there. What has happened before you even came on this earth? What is happening right now? Look at your CNN app. We're so technology friendly. Get CNN, it's free. Get the Atlanta Journal-Constitution, it's free. New York Times charges like $35 a month. I wouldn't recommend it for a young person, but always make sure that you're in the know of what's going on. Because when you have knowledge, you have power. You have knowledge, you have power.
That's right.
Lastly, I learned just last week of a town in Tulsa, Oklahoma back in the early 1920s, and they referred to it as the Black Wall Street.
That's right.
For those who are not familiar, let me tell you exactly what I learned. It really, really disturbed me. The Black Wall Street was a town in Tulsa, Oklahoma in the early 1920s, and just after World War I ended, a lot of people were without jobs and without money. So what happened was a lot of people of African American descent went to this community where they owned their own businesses. They had the money going in between themselves. They were buying and selling things amongst themselves. Over 600 privately owned companies and businesses by African Americans. On June 1st, 1921, the KKK partnered with the government and bombed this community. Went with planes, bombed this community, killing a whole bunch of people. Went into the neighborhood and the towns, raping women, killing children, burning down establishments, bombing this community and ending it. In about 12 hours, there were over 300 deaths. June 1st, 1921. And this is a whole bunch of black people in Tulsa, Oklahoma making things happen, standing for what needs to be stood for, and making sure that the justice system is working in their favor. But apparently it was not. If our U.S. government can do this to us, it is clearly time that we stand together, know exactly what we need to do, educate ourselves, and move accordingly. It's the only time in U.S. history where U.S. territory has been bombed with a whole bunch of unarmed civilians.
That's right. That's right.
People, that does not mean that there's hate in this world. I don't know what else does.
All right.
And that was back in 1921. 1968, Dr. Martin Luther King was assassinated. 2013, Kendrick Johnson found dead in his high school. A place of educational value and worth. Found dead in his high school.
Yeah.
Cameras blacking out what really took place and what happened. Y'all, we have to hold it down for each other and raise each other up. So please do not believe everything that you see or you read.
Say it.
Niggas do not be like anything. Nor do bitches. Those things don't even exist. People, you are yourself. You are a person. Love one another. Educate yourself. Understand exactly what's important. Find your purpose and move forward. Because we are the Black Wall Street. No justice?
No peace.
No justice?
No peace.
Thank you very much. God bless. And you give it up for your children and your young folks one more time for that. Hey, I told you it's going to be a little different Colorado. Don't let the language fool you. You ain't going to reach everybody coming all prestigious and proper. It ain't going to happen. It's never happened. So don't get surprised when you got a positive young brother trying to uplift his people. Give him another round of applause for that. Sometimes we get so excited about feel-good speeches, we forget the real. Speaking of real, we got, I call him Reverend T-Mac. Reverend Timothy McDonald, pastor of First Iconium Baptist Church, one of my mentors. We call him the fiery preacher. Give him a round of applause for Reverend T-Mac.
My brothers and sisters, I'm very honored and excited to be here in the shadow of this federal building to say no more when we sit idly by and allow our children to be murdered. No longer will we sit idly by and allow the blood of our youth to run through our streets. We came here today to be in solidarity with this family. We know their pain. We feel their pain. KJ could have been your son. He could have been your brother. He could have been your kin. And that's why today there are folks down in Valdosta who are trembling because we are here in Macon, Georgia. They are trembling because even at 11 o'clock, it was cloudy out here. And we were wondering whether or not the rain was going to come. But somebody started praying. Somebody soaked in the vine and asked God to allow the sun to shine on KJ and his family. And I'm here today to tell you that God is on our side. God rolled back the clouds and brought in the sun that lets us know that our cause is the right cause. To be here with KJ's family is where we are supposed to be. And we ain't going nowhere. Tell everybody in Valdosta, everybody in the Bible Belt, everybody in the South that we are here and we're not going back. We have fought too long to turn our back on young black men who are being raised in our street. And I thank you today for being here. Let me tell you, nowhere has history only been read about. Today, we are making history. You are making history. You are part of history. And there has never been in history any successful social movement without young people.
That's
I'm
right.
going to say that one more time. There has never been in history any successful